Salute, salute, salute. Salute to the people. Salute to the people. Salute to the people. We got a good one today, people. Well, we always have a dope one, you know. I'm just being honest. My man Mikey B voice. I'm just being honest. My man Mikey B voice. You always have a dope one. Good day. Join us dry. What's been going on? What's been going on? Somebody just popped in the building. YouTube streets getting dangerous too, people. Getting dangerous. All right, Henny, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Why, what's up, all right, Henny? Why you say that, all right, Henny? Henny said I might have to delete the joint and start all over. I'm trying to figure out why. What's up? Salute to all Henny though. Rico Squad. Salute to you. Looks like they and sending your notifications out. Yeah, that's a whole fact. Henny. Yeah, they definitely ain't sending them out. And then if they do, they sending them out mad late. They sending them out mad late. That is a whole fact. They sending them joints out mad late. Why? I don't know. I definitely don't know. I don't know that, but we'll give it some. If not, I'm gonna give it a half, man. Yeah, I ain't even gonna start my show. I'm gonna give it a half. I'm gonna see what's going on. Definitely got to see what's going on. See why uh my joints be looking low for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird. Yeah, that's a fact. Black Afghanistan salute. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, that's a fact, man. They definitely be having you, feel like you ain't doing a good job. You know what I mean? I know that ain't the case over here. All the salute, my guy. Yeah, I definitely know that ain't the case over here. True 6 9 salute. Hey yo, Artie, what's going on here? And people pulling up to the brib and all that. Is that true? Asia salute. Is that true? Did they fight or what? Kenny salute. What happened? But I just heard that. I'm like, what? Pulled up the Queens. Tommy salute. Tommy Robinson, EDL. Oh man. Salute though, Tommy Robinson. I appreciate the pull-up, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Go get the rest of your boys, man. Tell them to pull up the 050, man. He came to shoot right back. Come have a good show, man. Trust me, I make the show all about you, Tommy. Come pull up. Go tell a friend, that 050 Bucks is live. Yeah, go tell a friend to tell a friend. Tommy Robinson, EDL. Yeah, tell them come on over, man. Pull up, man. 050 Bucks is live, baby. Tell them come pull up. Tell them come have some fun. Come enjoy. We're about to have a great one. Y'all see the thumbnail. It's looking like it's up and it's stuck with Cam and Jim. We don't know. We don't, we got to let it play out. I do know it's 10 mil on the line. It's 10 mil on the line. What they gonna do? Word, what they gonna do? Yeah, Artie, I heard that. I'm like, what? That shit getting like that? Artie? That's wicked. That's wicked if that happened. I don't go on the room. I'd rather, you would be like, yeah, then I go from the horse's mouth. We ain't going to secondhand information. I heard about it. I ain't said. India B, salute, mommy. Salute. Appreciate the pull up. Why don't you send dad a cash app or something? Cash at me. Send super chat. Hit my super chat up, India B. Uncle Ralph, salute, my guy. Yeah, India B, hit your dad's super chat up or something. You know what I'm saying? Support the show. Support the show. Nah, I salute to my baby girl, man, in the building. Where yeah, that's the young, you know. Yeah, send daddy a super chat. $2 super chat. Set it off for the super chat, mom. You send daddy a $2 super chat. All you gotta do is press the dollar sign. Press the dollar sign. Yeah. Send daddy a $2 super chat or something. And my man Artie voice. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's supposed to be on the first though, but I cut this joint tomorrow. I mean, 30 days. But tomorrow be only about 28, 29. Yeah, Artie, yeah. They can support too, you did? That's a fact. They can support too. You already. I get to cut this, you know what I mean? Trim back up. let the joint whistling. Oh, all right, mommy. That's how that go. I tried. Probably got a pocket full. I tried. I tried. That's a whole fact. Word up. A salute to my baby girl, NDB in the building. G Max salute. Now that's Miss Shoot Right Back. India B. That's Miss Shoot Right Back. That's a fizzat. Word up. That is a whole faculty. Yeah, we gotta wait a minute. You gotta damn near wait 15 minutes into the show before they send the notifications out. Y'all already know for those who pulling in, y'all rocking out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. You understand? Y'all see what the thumbnail say. It look like it's up and stuff for Cam and Jim. We don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But we here to entertain it. We here to entertain the people. That's for sure. That's what we know we here for. We know we here for that. You know what I'm saying? We know we here for that. You already know, G Mac. Ron BX, salute. Ron BX, salute. 050 is in the building. You already know the only movement that's moving. Yes, sir. Ron BX. Ron BX checking in early. I know that's right, nigga. Checking in early. That's a fact. My man Ron used to be coming at the end. Well, I appreciate that, Ron BX. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, you know the shirt. The shirt is even fire. The shirt go with it. Hold on, let me show you something. The whole giddy up. The whole giddy up is fire. If I ain't, let me hold on. Before I do that, I heard somebody say something like they don't like dudes that dress head to toe. What? Hold on. They said they don't like dudes that dress head to toe. It ain't an outfit if you ain't got a head. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Ron BS. Let me get my fashion on real quick. You dig? Check the back, Ron BX. I don't know if you can see it. You can see that bizak. Let me bend down. Let me bend down. Catch that bidak. That's to the hat. Fire. Fire. Fire on BX. Fire. I gotta stay with the fire on, man. I don't try to get caught up, I don't try to get caught up with with the youngins. I did take my thermos off though. I might have to get ahead and double back on that, throw them thermos back on. You did? Gotta throw them thermos back on. But yeah, man. That's a fact. OG Bobby Johnson, salute, my guy. Yeah, that's a fact. Nothing but fire, man. This is fire, man. You know what I'm saying? The drip I supposed to have. You did? Melinda, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, it's the drip I supposed to have. I don't try to go the Balenciaga and all. I ain't got to do all that. I can, but I ain't got to do all that. You want to know why? My little one was just in the chat. Couldn't even send me $2 super chat. She ain't got no money. So, I can't go run for no Balenciaga and all that. You dig? Salute. What's that? I don't know how to say your name. Isis. Is that your name? I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway. Salute. Appreciate the pull up though. Tell them to come pull up on over here on UNT Network. Tell them I give them some light. But yeah. So, back to what I was saying, right? It's like I had to show dresser. Like what? I ain't understand that. I ain't understand that to save my life. That was confusing. That was confusing. That was confusing. Oh, then had to spank, somebody talk about, I told him, if it ain't the RSX, I don't rock with him. But I don't know what they talking about. My sneaks cost more than niggas' whole outfit. That's just the sneaks. We ain't gonna talk about the hat. The hat costs, this right here, this is a nigga sneak on my head. You know? Smooth Hondo. Smooth Hondo. But anyway, it's looking like that Jim Jones and Cameron joint is like, phew, that joint taking off. You know what I mean? I don't know. I did. Who was that? I checked in on Mav Hoffa's show the other day, and he had somebody with a gym in the Bronx. I said, yo, the gym is open. Let's get to it. So I don't know if they got the message. BX Indio, salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, that's a fact. You already know I'm tuned in. Come on, G Mac. You already know I'm tuned in, man. You already know the El Plaga TV. Salute to my guy. Please go like, share, and subscribe to El Plaga TV 357. Big El Plaga TV 357. You'll get all that when you go subscribe. Go subscribe, like, and share. The short spew off the meters. I'm talking about off the radar. Yeah, I'm tuned in, G Mac. That's why I ain't even gonna go live. I might do a live later on though. I might do a StreamYard tonight. Butterfly salute. Yeah, I might do a StreamYard tonight. You understand what I'm saying? So, after the game and all that, might get my bug out on. I definitely might do that. Might get my bug out on. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot going on. I'm hearing people pulling up to people residents and all that. People calling people jitterbs and all that. Yeah, it's getting nasty out here. Jason, salute. Jason Phelps, salute, man. Good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon. But it's getting nasty. So again, we had a guy. That's a fact. Yo, can we get a happy, how can you say it? A happy birthday in advance to Butterfly. Happy advance B-Day, Butterfly. Uncle Ralph, Black Innocent, talk your talk. Yeah, that's a fact. Black. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up. And it's a dude. Yes, it is. Nice weather, Jason. But it's a dude who went on Mav Hoffa's show who said he got the gym. You got the gym, stop the talking, go ahead and put that 10 mil up and get busy. That might, but when you're dealing with guys like that, it's always gonna be something about it. But at the end of the day, it don't even matter. Yeah, that's a fact. El Plaga TV, happy I forget happy B-Day in advance. That's a fact. Make sure you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe, enjoy, you know what I'm saying, and rock out with Chicago. You dig? No cop. No cop. No cocky. No cocky. But enjoy though. Definitely be safe and enjoy. You understand? That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Appreciate the support. That's a whole fact. That's a boomerang. Jim and Kim can meet up. Yo, Ron BX. To me, that's why I'm thinking like this thing is looking shaky because they ain't got to do all this. They ain't got to do all that. Yo, that's crazy, right? I was gonna say that, Ron BX. And let's not play him. Let's just say if Jimmy got the 10 mil, right? Let's say if Jimmy got the 10 mil. Do we have 10 mil to lose? Do we have 10 mil to lose is the question. Cam, I think Cam may have 10 mil to lose. I mean, just to lose. Jim, I don't think Jim got 10 mil to lose, people. Not 10 mil. Yeah, not 10 mil. Damn, everybody count Cam out. I should have put a poll up. That's right. Matter of fact, let's do a virtual poll. Let me know in the chat how many people think put a one if you think Jim Jones go win, and put a two if you think Cam go win. Yeah, Jim, he ain't dropping Chet. He got Jomo supposed to drop. It ain't dropped yet. Ron BX say one. He think Jim go win. One if Jim go win. Two if Cam go win. OG Bobby Johnson bugged out. All right, Coley. Coley out of here. Coley out of here. Hold on, wait a minute. I get Coley out of here. Nice to meet you, Coley. That's how you do that. Thank you, Coley. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, Coley. Yeah, just talk slow, my guy. If Jomo wins, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, El Plaga. Yeah, yo, Uncle Ralph, they don't know Cam can't really do that. Can't really, throw those gloves on. Know what I mean? So I don't know why everybody just like, oh yeah, Jim gonna knock him out with all that. It's a difference between being a boxer and and you know, and you just scrapping. You know what I'm saying? Cam not a. So they say. I ain't never seen him fight nobody, but from what I'm hearing, Cam uncle or whatever, used to have those hands. You know what I mean? So we don't know. My man. You didn't see Nate get put in a coma, Ron BX? That was bad business. Salute to my man Nate Robinson, man. Hey, yo, I don't know if this was it was a joint that I seen, right? In passing. Just talk. I don't know who was just chasing Cam around a car, yo. They took it down, or I can't get back to it because I don't remember. But yo, it was a joint where they had your man Cam running around a car, like nigga literally chasing Cam in between cars and all that, yo. I don't know. I forgot why I seen to that. I forgot why I seen to that. Asian crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know, Black. That's gonna be a good one, Black. That's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna tell you this though. He better bring everything to that ring. Just talks that the cousin Bang. That's who was chasing him. Oh, that was a skit. But was it real Just Talk, or that was just it was fake? Yo, I seen that joint. I was like, yo, hold on. I didn't want to jump right on it because I'm like, nah. I didn't want to jump right on it. You know what I mean? Then I thought, I'm like, yeah, that thing might be a knockoff. That might be a knocky knock. Oh, it was a play. Okay. All right, Melinda, it was a play. I'm glad I ain't jump on it. That was a skit. Copy El Plaga. I'm glad I ain't jump on it. Because I seen it, I'm like, oh, they got your man running around. Yo, it looked at ill. Yo, they had Cam running around cars like, nah, man, y'all told you I ain't. They got me. They got me. That was a good one. They got me. They got me. That was a good one. That was definitely a good one. They got me with that one. And I ain't gonna say I full throttle, like this was like, yeah, that was some old. I ain't gonna say that. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, they got that one. Because I was like, oh, hold on. Once you give a thought to something, it automatically, plays as a process. You know what I'm saying? Word. I was like, not Cam. And then, I was like, what caught me was like, damn, who doing a recording? Because they was on point. So it looked like it was a play. Oh, all right, copy. Yeah, that joint was weird. I see the cameraman, he ain't miss a beat. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, Gully TV joint though was bonkers. Yeah, his joint was bonkers though. His joint was like, I don't I don't know why would he make that a skit. But whoever was on their job was on their job. Because they caught everything. I don't know who was the cameraman in that situation, but he caught everything. And sometimes people, when you talking, see, I'm a New Yorker, and this is the only thing I hate when I go out of town, because I just caught myself, right? And they go, yo, why you mad? Yo, why you arguing? And he be like, yo, I'm not mad, I'm not arguing, but my voice be rising. You know what I mean? And I just caught myself like I'm screaming dumb loud, and I got a mic now. Yo, I just caught myself. You know what I mean? Veins popping all out my neck. I'm just talking. Like I gotta, I gotta tune that down. You know what I'm saying? It works if you work it. When you're in different locations and situations, that's good money. But I gotta know how to, my joint be rising 0 to 100 real quick. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta do that now. I got the midnight. You dig? You know, nah, I ain't gonna go there. Yo, I ain't gonna go there, man. Word to mother, don't rise me. Yeah, people. Y'all be sad. I gotta catch myself, man. Word, I gotta catch myself. That's a fact. The real Ming, salute. Salute to the real Ming. Look, I just was about to do that now. I could talk regular. I could sit back and just talk regular. Let the voice flow. Just let it flow. Put it up. Let it flow. You know what I'm saying? Let it flow, man. You did. Be screaming and mad loud. Veins be popping all out my neck. You know what I mean? But y'all know I can't do that. I'm just a loud person, man. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Word. Let it flow. Melody, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Melinda. Gotta let it flow. Just talk calm, peacefully. The words come out a little more clearer. I ain't rushing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just talk. We be loud for no reason, man. That's my word, yo. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes it becomes embarrassing. It just do, man. It just for me, because now I gotta double back on my conversation and let the person know that I'm talking with, that I'm not arguing, I'm not screaming on them. Yo, for no reason, just talk. Like we be just having a normal conversation, yo, and it be like, Yo, I remember one time in my daughter's school, right? And it was cool, but yet it was still embarrassing for me. You did? So we conversing and I'm talking and I didn't catch it, but my joint went to, and it's the bugged out thing too. Once you get kind of not well, once the conversation gets comfortable and you like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. The next thing you know, yeah, and word, and down here in Brooklyn on Canal Street, and you be like, damn, nigga, why you screaming? But Shorty identified it real quick, was like, oh, you know what? Damn, about time. She felt the same way because she was like, yo, I'm from New York. And sometimes I be talking to people, parents, and they just be like, why you loud? Why you screaming at me? And you don't even be screaming at me. You're having a decent conversation. And I hate when a person know me and we chopping it, and then they be like, yo, why you getting tight? Like, nigga, I'm not getting tight. You gonna make me tight, nigga, by saying that. Look, see, I quit that just went up. But that be reality. Nigga, I'm not tight, nigga. Why you telling me I'm tight? This is the way I talk, nigga. And then that shit leading to a fight, to a man down. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, anybody who be trying to front on New York, man, like, hey, yo, it's mad obstacles you gotta go through in New York, B. If you can make it through those obstacles out of New York, it ain't never lie. You can make it anywhere. Because I don't think body language carries the same in other states as it do in New York. Trust me, I know. I know. Down south area and all that, you wake up, people waving to you, you don't even know. Good morning. 8 o'clock, you drop a pin, it's quiet. A nigga like me be on the phone and the whole block hear my conversation because I be dumb loud for no reason like I am right now. Look, veins and shit. And it's normal. I'm saying I'm hyped for no reason. Nigga, sit down, nigga. I got ADHD or something. Verbally, I got verbal ADHD. Word to mother. Right? So as you conversing, it's like, wow. People identifying who you are because you're loud. Go down. Yo, what up? Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Females be flirting with you right with their husband. Hey, how you doing? New York, you flirting with me. You talking to me with you flirting. Down south, that's not it. Facts. It's definitely not it. You understand what I'm saying? So you get caught out. But anywhere else, it's similarities. It's no similarities to New York. Don't let nobody lie to you. It's none. You say what up to a nigga in New York early in the morning, you might got to rumble. And all you said was good morning. Facts. So you said. Yo, let me tell you something. Like last year sometime. Like I'm on my block. And it became like bigger than, check the little issue out, right? Long story short, a dude, I guess he was new to the block. He just moved over there, whatever. So my man held the door open for him. He was willing to get pounded out because he was mad because my man held the door for him. Just held the door. And that joint escalated longer than it had to. But he got mad because my man held the door open for him. Facts. I was like, yo. But I love it. Because anywhere else I feel out of bounds. Like right now, I'm talking, somebody's right here talking to me, we chopping it like, yo, my nigga, why you screaming? It's only me and you. Yo, it's funny. It's funny now. And then another thing. Yo, like our body and hand coordination when we talking, A lot of people can't do that. Yo, we are monsters at, yo, let me tell you something. A person ain't even got to hear what you saying. All they got to do is check your body language. Yo, that's my word. Yo, it's going down. A fight about to happen. You see somebody talking, you see a nigga start, yo, it's about to pop off. You see a nigga, yo, it's going down. Yo, the body movements just talk is bonkers. You don't even have to be involved. Don't know what's going on. You look at body language. Oh, you already know. See a nigga, yo, we ain't gonna say no names, but I had a guy, right, that we around the same age, you know what I'm saying? But he just put in massive work. He'd spin off. That was his favorite joint, my nigga. Like real talk. He do that, spin off. Everybody know, go upstairs. Word. Ain't no, none of that. Body language. Even when you walk, like with me, in my hood, when I walk, I always scale a wall. I don't know why is that. Anywhere I go, like I be in the woods, yo, I'm scaling trees. Like I like to be, you know what I'm saying? Like if there's a wall right there, I'm scaling. Like I'm walking beside that wall. Be in the woods, whatever. I'm walking beside trees. Like I don't know why is that. Like I don't like walking like in a 360-degree open area. You know what I mean? Where I'm just feel like I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I like to boom and I'm good money. So everybody know when I'm walking, they know that's me because they know I don't walk in the middle of nothing. I don't even really walk in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? But they know, oh, now that's, you know what I mean? Because I'm always scaling the wall like when I walk. Like I don't, you know, a lot of people be happy-go-lucky, walk middle of the street. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? It's the way I, you know, that's just me. It's bonkers, but yeah, you know, forgive the people who raised me, people. That's all we can do is just forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Word up, just forgive them. Word. See, I tell you a little story. I tell people with me is levels to this. Facts. It's levels. So when I was growing up, I had a guy on my block. And by the way, I told you people on my block, it was the Latinos that popped off. Don't get it twisted. We made movies. You understand what I'm saying? But the Latinos on my block. So anyway, so one of the guys I looked up to, you know, he was one of the youngest dudes out of the squad. Short, Spanish dude, name was ringing, beating up teachers in 82 and all that. If you know, you know. Going, you know, taking his show on the road, putting it in. If you know, you know. So he was the youngest dude out the squad. So that was like dope to me. Like, wow. And he was short. So not only young, but short. I'm like, wow. Now, mind you, dude is hanging out with some hitters. He ain't around no, yeah. He ain't around no any. Yo, he around people. If they say, yo, go to the store and go get a Dutch, you doing that happy. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I was one. Yeah, facts. See, but I did that for branded dudes. And it wasn't no doja move. You know what I mean? But so long story short, man, it was levels for me. Every time he seen me, you know, it was giving me the business. They was giving me the business. And I always like, yo, you know what I mean? I be like, yo, listen, because every time I seen them, it was either fold and get a wedgie or go out like I used to go out. That's a fact. And see, In my hood, they played games like who coming in the building, go up to the elevator, get on top of the elevator, and while whoever go in, we turn the light out, then drop down on them. So you don't never know when it's gonna happen, but you know when this light go out, you know something's about to happen. Facts. Bonkers. You already go get that money on. Just talk. Good looking. Appreciate this. The pull up. Go get that money on. Black Afghanistan, you already know. It's the big bro right there for me. Facts. It's the big bro right there for me, Black Afghanistan. It's a fact. Same movies. Brother movies. His little brother, that's like my bro. He the only friend, right? This is real talk. He's the only friend in my life. People that met my father and my grandmother on that side of things. He was the only friend used to get mad at me because I ain't want to jack talking Spanish. Just being honest, my man might get B voice. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So this is my guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's they little bro. You know what I mean? So that's when I don't know if y'all ever, when I had told y'all it was like a three, generation joint, you know what I mean? Because we had a joint when it was a main joint, but we had our, let's say we had a sub joint, and it was TAP Junior. It was only like 3 of us. We called it TAP Junior because we was running around bugging. Only 3 of us to, dudes start spursing off. But yeah, man. Yeah, Black. So I used to get to work. Literally, I used to get to work. Wasn't no easy because he seen already what I had in me. He seen I was young already running around with, and I was polished because I come from down the block. So I came up there polished already. Facts. I came up there polished already, man. I seen some things, man. I don't think a lot of these dudes on this tool could imagine. That's a fact. Wouldn't even imagine. And I'm just keeping it real. And I don't get up here and talk about it, but yeah, your boy seen some things I done been through. Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? But this situation on hand now, we here to, to figure out, you know what I'm saying, whether the fight gonna go down. Cause I told you, I tuned into Mav Hoffa show, and some guy, I guess he had a gym right there on my block. Word them up. I never seen it. Yup, never seen it. It's a fact. Right on my block, actually down the block, but it's on my block, but down the block. It's more or less, my block that goes into one half they call it university. Then now this other half they call it L Grant, something like that. I don't know what they call that when you go up in the university. You go further down, like going back to 161 and all that. L Grant. That word. But Ron BX. Yeah, saw a Math Hoffa joint, and he had a gym. Dudes, he in the Bronx, and he was like, "Yo, they could use the gym." You know what I mean? He reached out, was like, "Yo, they could use the gym and get it right." He said, "For that 10 mil, what?" But I don't think Jim got 10 mil to lose. That's just me. That's my opinion. I don't think Jim got 10 mil to lose. Word. I don't think he got 10 mil to lose. Not at all. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of chitter chatter going on right now. You know what I mean? So, is it safe to say Jim doing a good job? Is he doing as plan? Is his plan planning? You know what I mean? Because a lot of other people starting to come out on Cam. So far the momentum is looking like Jim is the momentum is going his way. You know what I mean? So far. So far, people, the momentum is going Jim Jones' way. So we don't, as far as uh it being, a play, or we ain't gonna know till it happened. If it happened, hey, I had put in math. I think I put in math half a chat like, yo, math, you put something behind it, because it can get dope. It can get dope. I mean, but people got to be for real for it, and maybe sometimes swallow their pride. You know what I'm saying? And swallow their pride. Yeah, that's a fact. Just talk. They shouldn't have to put up nothing, because there should be so many people that's backing this event that got the money on. This might this might, spark something in a positive way. I hope it go down for that reason. Facts. I hope it go down for that reason, because when you put all the bullish to the side, and I still look at them as Dipset. What I mean? You go through things, when you know, you know, when you spend more time around each other, you're gonna go through things. You know what I mean? That's like relationships. You know what I mean? Relationships, you're bound because you're around that person more than you're around anybody else. You know what I mean? So to me, it's what happens. Why it happened like that, I don't know, but this is what happens, right? So when you look at Dipset, they're trendsetters. So why not? Oh, word, blah 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 blah. It'll do dope numbers, but it has to go down though. It'll definitely do dope numbers. I think they bring the crowd out. I think they bring. I think they bring the whole New York. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I seen Cam and Jim and them do something for the Knicks at the Garden. Yo, go to the Knicks. Vic, salute my guy. Yo, go to the Knicks with this game plan. Word. With this game plan right here. You know what I mean? Go to MSG. Sit down, talk to the big dogs. Why not? Why not at the Garden? You know what I mean? I think that'd be dope. I think it'd be dope. Because the back and forth is gonna get watered down. You know what I mean? So you got to do it right now. You don't want to keep doing with the back and forth thing. It's just gonna get watered down. So you don't want to, you know, you don't want to drown it. You don't want to drown the noise. You know what I mean? Keep the noise going, but make sure that people can see progress and something's gonna happen. And that's it. You know what I mean? I don't think this shouldn't go nowhere else. You know what I mean? Them two dudes got love for each other, man. You ain't gonna never, you could be mad at a person. That's an old fact. You could be mad at a person, man. You know what I mean? But for either or, that a man up and stand on law, they'll dig. My God, my bad. That was on me. What I mean? I should have handled that a different way. But that's it. It's simple. Money will make you happy, man. So that's what I be trying to tell some people. You front around, act like you got the money on, but you walk around the world mad. Nigga, you broke. You ain't got the money on. I don't know one. Listen, I don't know one dude, that I know that got the money on, that walk around mad. People, I don't know him. I never seen. I ain't never seen an angry billionaire or millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like for me. That's like, yo, like, why are you mad? You got to ask God. You mad at breakfast? Dudes be mad at breakfast. It ain't going right for you in life. I mean, that's just it is what it is. See, people will get up here in front and go through all that, blah 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 blah, like all day long. But in all reality, when they press off, they going back to misery. So that's why this is the safe haven for people. They get to sit there, they get to front, they get to tell the people whatever they feel like is hippity for them at that time. They blah, 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 blah. So when they press in, they back to misery. This is why a lot is going on. And when you look at it, it's spilling in to the real world. Yeah, it's a fact. People moving like it's a new saying I'm about to pop off with. People moving like social media. Yeah, people on the street moving like social media. People niggas is running plays. Facts. It's getting dangerous. Other people, you know, shout out to the Breakfast Club. But you know what killed me with Charlemagne? Because he be going hard on some, yo, our brothers and this and our sisters and that. And it's like, nah, you ain't gonna stop nothing. All right, we know that. We know you ain't gonna stop nothing. We know, you know what I mean? But why you got them on your platform and all them people tuning in to your platform? Preach something else. Give a person a reason to sit back and give it some thought. Damn, you know what? Charlemagne, right. He makes sense. Offer something. If you for real about that. That's the only thing that I don't, they a person to go left with it before them two go left with it. It's social media. They ain't even, it's not called front no more. It's called social media. Yeah, it's called social media. Word. It's called social media. That's a fact. Yeah, Jim from the BX. Yeah, from right over there, Weeks Ave. Word. Now, was he raised over there? Nah, he was raised in Harlem. 50 said what? I had seen something that 50 had put up there, but I ain't, sometime, fifth be like, I don't even know a word to call it, but fifth just need to get it and let it go and make a YouTube page. Word. And go live. That's what fifth need to do. That's what fifth need to do. He ain't even got a YouTube page. And that nigga's Mr. Shoot Right Back. Oh, on Gun Hill? Nah, but I know he used to hang over there on Weeks though. What happened on Just Talk? What happened? I ain't even get it. I ain't get that. Just so I don't know what I missed. Now I ain't see it. Yeah, I ain't see the 50 joint. I ain't see it just so I ain't even tune in. Cause I don't like sometimes I don't like to over drown. You know what I mean? I don't like the over drown stuff. Nah, you said you need to start. Yeah, that's a fact. That nigga need to start YouTube. Word the mother. That nigga fifth need to start YouTube immediately. Cause that's what he do. He's social media. Gotta be. Nigga with money, bored, ain't got nothing else going on in life, and he gotta be. So why not? I mean, Mike got one already. He may not run it, but I'm talking about him getting one and he running it. He might as well open up the door for others. You know what I mean? But that might be a project that might be like, bah, like we don't need. But he tunes in. They tune in over here. You know what I mean? But that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like nice little project. I think Jim got one though. He said he got one. Jim said he bought a building, for like social media outlets and studio and all that. Jim better use that joint, man. He better do the same thing. Cause Jim, he going at it right now. Him Whack 100 going at it. Uh Cam. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you already know that. Man, you already know that nigga 50 ain't going. 50 tune into what he want to tune into. You know what I mean? 50 got the fat, he got the Joe Button joint going on, he got the big meat joint going on. Now he's shooting at Mayweather. 50 love this, man. 50 is a true gate monster. Yeah, but Ron BX, people got to step their game up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. You know what I mean? Real content creators got to step their ish up. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, so we gonna get into, you know, the Breakfast Club situation. I mean, I guess he just talking how he feel at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, and why he doing it. You know, because he got a reason why he doing it. He explains it. He like it. We love it. I mean, we tuning into it, right? He even talks. Yo, Jim about to start exposing. Hold on. We gonna get to this real quick where he talking Swiss Beats jerked him, and then we get into the meat and potatoes. Hold on. Shady business practices regarding the Dipset and the LOX versus battle during a recent appearance on the Salute to YTV. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe. Jim Jones has accused Swiss Beats and Cameron of shady business practices regarding the Dipset and the LOX versus battle. During a recent appearance on the Breakfast Club show, Jim Jones claimed that a backdoor deal was made between Swizz, who co-founded Verzuz with Timbaland and Cameron to set up the iconic 2021 Showdown. No, it's not so much ready. I think triple what I had last time, the way we put that versus on fire too. We had that thing like a championship game. Yes, was holler at me, and you backdoored me, gave that man some business that you ain't give all of us. You definitely got to give me triple Swiss, and you got to give me some real business this time. See, that's the funny thing about this game. You heard, like, yeah, the funny thing about the game is you be having in-house things brewing, and these be the reasons. You know what I'm saying? These be the reasons. Listen, he already feel like Swiss backdoored him, so pretty much is what he's saying is when they did the verses, they hit Cam off for the little bigger bag. Pay attention. Shit game. Yes, was holler at me, and you backdoored me, gave that man some business that you ain't give all of us. You definitely got to give me triple Swiss, and you got to give me some real business this time. See, that's the funny thing about this game. You heard, like, you don't talk about the backdooring that's going on for the verses. Everybody keep keying, but Jim Jones and Cameron, once close friends and collaborators, have been at odds over the past few months. Not one to back down, Jim Jones continued to demand fair treatment and real business from Swizz Beats. But the drama didn't stop there. Jones implied that there were shady dealings behind the group's battle with the LOX, saying, "That's the funny thing about this game. Y'all don't talk about the backdooring that's going on for the Verzuz. The stakes are higher than ever, and fans are on the edge of their seats, wondering if these two will ever find common ground or if their feud will continue to spiral out of control." What do you think about Jim Jones' accusations against Swizz Beats and Cameron? Is this a publicity stunt, or are things really that serious? That's a fact. Is it a stunt, or is things that really serious? But that is kind of shaky if whatever going on is what they say, you know, like, what y'all think? Put a 1 in the comment if y'all feel Jim got a point. Put a 2 in the comment if Jim bugging. Yeah, talk to me. I talk back to you. Talk to me. I definitely talk back to you. A month, just because you trying to get places. It's all added up. Wake that ass up in the morning. The Breakfast Club. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Just as out today, Law Rosa is filling in. And we got a special guest in the building. His album is out this Friday at the church steps. You done did it again, man. Capo, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Jones. What's up with y'all? Welcome. How you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I can't complain. Man, you make some good ass music. I done told you this a million times, but at some point you would think there'd be some type of fall off or something, but it just has not been at all. Like at the church steps is a phenomenal body of work, man. God is good. So let's get into the mind frame because we were talking behind the scenes and we was like,
He knows how to make music.
Yes, right? You know what I was comparing it to? I was comparing it to Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross just musically got a great ear.
And he always got fire.
And you the same way.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's big. That's big. That's big. I wish the whole world see it like that. And why don't you think they see it like that? I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I've always been an independent artist. I didn't have most of the promo that most of the major artists have and things like that. You're gonna go, but it feels good to be where I'm at right now. I think I'm in a unique place for how long I've been in the game, and to be able to navigate with the youngsters and still have my core fan base and then some new. So it's dope. I mean, I'm engaged. I'm embracing the new wave of marketing through technology and digital stuff like that. So it's giving me a real jump on what I got going on. And what keeps you there? Is it your son? Is it being outside? Because Jim sends me records a lot throughout the year, and like Charlamagne said, it always sounds relevant. It's not like it's not relevant, even if it's an older.
But it still got a classic feel.
But it also has a classic feel. So what keeps you in that zone? I'm a classic hustler. I mean, but if I don't live life, then I wouldn't be able to continue to do my music. And the way my hustle is set up and things like that, as far as me going outside and getting the money to feed my family, it still has me outside. So that's a big reflection on the music. And then I have artists, they all younger than me, so I get to see how they live it, and I live vicariously through them. So it's a lot going on. And then I love the younger generation of people that's coming up. I always like to give them a helping hand. So in turn, it's a full service. We help each other out. One hand wash the other, both hand wash the face. But the urgency of music for me is like, besides everything else, when you're a person that comes from rap, ain't nothing like having a hit record that helps everything else out tremendously. And when you got that cool behind you, it's like nothing you can't do, and the business start coming, company starts. So it always starts with the music, and you can ask anybody who does music.
Is it harder to make like the records you got on like the After Church Steps album, like the Jomo and the Genesis, just those dope street records? Is it harder to make those or a hit single like a Baller?
A hit single like a Baller. Because the records that you hear is a reflection of things that I've already gone through if you listen to the music and things like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's very easy for me to talk about actual real things that, you know what I mean? But you got them records that you need for get lit in the club and things like that. Sometimes those are the hardest records for me to kind of produce. You know what I mean? Do you chase Baller though? Do you chase that record, try to make a bigger record, or do you just make records and say if it connect, it connect? After the success of Baller, I used to chase Baller. Damn, like I gotta find another mobile. You know what I mean? And then slowly but surely I got out of that phase of just trying to chase Baller and make music that I continue to make money. You know what I mean? And I do believe a hit to come, and a few hits have came since Baller.
You had one, but to your point, I guess you didn't have the label behind it, the joint, take me away.
Yes,
that should have been out of here.
And then so I show you how it goes. So Wayne had put a record out similar to that, like a little bit after that, where he was singing and stuff, and I was like, but it's the support sometimes, and you know how the game go. But yeah, I had some dope records that I'm proud of, whether they didn't get the platinum success or the success that I wanted. But I'm definitely proud of all my music to still be here, coming up to the Breakfast Club all these years later from where I started. It's definitely incredible. I was talking to Lauren before you got up here. We was talking about an interview you did, and you said you spent $20 million the time of Ball. You ran through $20 million. Yeah. And I was counting your pockets. I was like, Jim loves cars, but he ain't love cars like that, right? Then I said, Jim loves houses, but he ain't love houses like that. Jim has jewelry, but not $20 million worth. Where did you spend the $20 million?
Yo, I don't know, man. That was a little shot at Jim on the low. Like, how you know Jim jewelry ain't worth 20 M's, man. And I ain't really no money for the jewelry that he has. So you mean to tell me all that jewelry that Capo got ain't real jewelry? Well, ain't worth nothing. If you saying Jim ain't got jewelry that adds up, I would say, to the amount of 20 million. Because just think about it, you take 3 chains. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. You might got a point. I guess he's just being honest in his Mikey B voice.
Just spending and living. Like my credit card sometimes like $120,000 a month. You heard? That ain't got nothing to do with the everyday did expenses. So, we deal with a lot of cash and stuff like that. So
I knew it was a lot of PJ. You was PJ King at one time.
This is what I'm trying to say. So if you're jumping on a jet all these times and your jet bill sometime might be $500,000 a month just because you trying to get places. It's all added up. It's not like I spent it. Like, it was just the accumulation during the ball and era through those few years where I was getting money, I was getting, and I was blowing it. And as I look back thinking about the money that I was spending, getting up to about 20 years between the deal money, the show money, tour money, feature money. Like, I'm burning through that shit, you know what I mean? So I ain't got $20 million to show for it, but I definitely spent it on the land and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I know you said in the same interview you don't regret anything, but there were things that you probably would have done differently, or just things you would have done at that time that you didn't do. What were some of those things now? You looking back, like, yo, I could have did this.
I could have been way more financially responsible than I was. But I got this thing there that you don't know till you grow.
Right.
I was very young and dumb at that time, and the experience was worth it. But as I'm older and I'm thinking back, like, damn, that we did have some people in my corner, or grew up a little bit different where we were taught financial literacy as opposed to coming up in the hood and we were taught to get that money, go get the car, go get the, you know what I mean? I'm a product of the projects, you dig? Like, so everything I seen is everything I wanted, and I got that money and I emulated what I seen outside. We wasn't taught to, buy real estate. We wasn't taught to, get savings. We wasn't taught none of that. We was taught to save what you can in the shoebox and style out on everybody else, you know what I mean? And that was the mentality I had, and it took me to go through a lot to learn any bit of financial literacy, like to the point where I parted ways with my accountant, and ever since I've done that years ago, it was me really gaining control of the monies that I had, because I actually had to see it. When I had an accountant, I never saw the money. I just was spending the money until I was in debt.
I was talking to somebody about that yesterday, actually, and they were saying that they can't wait to get to the point where they're making enough money where they could just throw people to manage it real quick. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to see mine and feel it so I know where it's going. I know where I'm messing up.
How do you make bills? Just me ending up on rock bottom and having to make a decision like, yo, moving forward, you got to do something different because what you've been doing is not working for you. And having a business manager and having an accountant are two different things. Sometimes the accountant acts as a business manager, but a business manager is really supposed to help you make some money with the money that you have and things like that. You know what I mean? And then an accountant helps you just pretty much pay your bills and keep your taxes and orders and things like that. You know what I mean? And I didn't know the difference between the two, and it's just, but I learned. You know what I mean? And I'm here. God is good. I was able to bounce back. I was dealing with some scary times, but I always had a hustling spirit. I know how to make money. You know what I mean? But I didn't know how to make business. So now I've learned how to make business so that this business can make me money. So I'm in a whole different stratosphere in life right now, and I feel real good about it.
But your debut album is On My Way to Church.
On My Way to Church.
This album is At the Church.
Yes. 20 years later, I feel I'm that much closer to getting my life totally together. You know what I mean? And we can't do that without having God in our life.
When you gonna go into church though?
Actually, in the church. You outside around. This outside again. You a little close to it.
I'm very close to it. I mean, I grew up in the church. I mean, for all my life, when I was younger, Sunday school, all night prayer meeting, all that type of stuff. So I'm a God.
Yo, Rob BX, you bugged out.
Very great moral compass, and that's what I believe that I'm still able to be here in good favor and things like that. You know what I mean?
Lord.
Yo, hold on for a minute. Hit that like button, people. Come out the bushes. Yo, Rob BX, you bugged out. Come out the bushes. You dig? Hit that like button, man. Mob on that like button. Like, what we doing, man? Mob on that like button. Come out the bushes, man. Come rock out with your boy for the next 20, 15 minutes, man. You know what I mean? Share the live out. Go to the notification bell. Hit all. Come on, man. Basic shit, man. We already know what we got to do, man. You got people in the bushes just watching, being stingy with a like. Get out the bushes. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? That was 15, 20 minutes, man. You know what I mean? Come rock out with your boy.
To be here in good favor and things like that, you know what I mean?
Lauren, tell them what you said. I like the conversations people have about the music when they not in front of you. Tell them what you said you didn't know about Jim when you listed out.
I was about to go there. From the order of how you put this project together, I didn't know that you were like emotional, as emotional as you are.
Said, hey.
Yeah, I think it's like, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's like, when I think about you, I think about like Jim Jones, tough. You don't play with him. And I think about the big records. I don't think I've ever really sat and digested a full project, and I did that in preparing for this. And I was like, me and you put a lot out there. You talk about how you feel and you take your time with it. Where like I really felt it. I'm like, wow, he was really going through some things. And then by the time we got the church steps, it's like, okay, now he's coming up out of it. I didn't know that you were like that in your music.
You know anything about cancers?
What I tell you? What I say?
They told me that. I learned today.
So that's who I am with all my music. I pretty much wear all my emotions on my sleeve, which I've gotten better at. Like my decision making used to be all about an emotional decision. You know what I mean? And I make the wrong choices a lot in life, and I've gotten very good with me keeping a level head and not letting the little things get to me and things like that. Things that I can't do nothing about. You know what I mean? So. And I'm proud of myself for doing so, because there was a time where I would react to every little thing and put myself in all type of trouble for no reason, and no, I would never benefit from it. I'd be like shooting myself in the foot every time I had something good going on.
Is it therapeutic for you then? Because when you hear the music, you literally hear you expressing your life to music. I feel like if you listen to this album, whatever questions they have, you answer them in some way, shape, or form.
100%. That's what this album turned into.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I be looking at your man Charlamagne sometime, man. He just be like sometimes you just be wanting a person is to keep it a hundo. But I guess it just ain't in certain people, man. It just not, man. Now he's Jim Jones, like biggest fan. Knock it off, Charlamagne. Knock it off.
Questions they have, you answer them in some way, shape, or form.
100%. That's what this album turned into. Remember, I was doing this album for 18 months, so this album changed directions like 3-4 times. You know what I mean? It was a core body of work that I always loved, like records. But as I was living life and going through certain situations, the music would change and things like that. And as we all seen, everything that transpired in the media recently and things like that. So I was able to get a bit of that emotion also and everything to answer some questions that people, you know what I mean? So it's good. It was good for the music. It was good for my soul. You know what I mean? I needed that. I needed somebody to poke me. You know what I mean? So I could wake up and get back home.
Hold on, did he just say that? No, Rossi. Yo, Jim, you can't be talking like that, man. You mean you needed somebody to poke you? No, Rossi, man. Yo, come on, man. Damn, Jim. What do you mean, Jim? What do you mean you need somebody to poke you? Why you want somebody to poke you? Yo, no Roski. Yo, am I tripping? He said he needed somebody to poke him. I know I ain't tripping, people. I know I ain't tripping.
I needed somebody to poke me, you know what I mean? So I could wake up and get back on my... Get back in my bag. It seemed like the media was not working for you. Now, having a business manager and having an accountant are two different things. Sometimes the accountant acts as a business manager, but a business manager is really supposed to help you make some money with the money that you have and things like that. You know what I mean? And then an accountant helps you just pretty much pay your bills and keep your taxes and orders and things like that. You know what I mean? And I didn't know the difference between the two. And you know, it's just, but I learned.
Yo, Jim said he wanted somebody to poke him.
To bounce back. I was dealing with some scary times, but I always had a hustling spirit. I know how to make money. You know what I mean? But I didn't know how to make business. So now I've learned how to make business so that these business can make me money. So I'm in a whole different stratosphere in life right now, and I feel real good about it.
Your debut album is On My Way to Church.
On My Way to Church.
This album is At the Church.
You got to do something different because the sort of get saved mentality I had and took me.
I about that yesterday actually. They were saying that they can't wait to get to the point where they're making enough money where they could just throw people to manage it real quick. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to see mine and feel
in the media recently and things like that. So I was able to get a bit of that emotion also and everything to answer some questions that people, you know what I mean? So it's good. It was good for the music. It was good for my soul. You know what I mean? I needed somebody to poke me. You know what I mean? So I could wake up and...
What? What point was he trying to make by saying he needs someone to poke him? Please. Put it in the chat. Somebody tell me. What do he mean by he needs someone to poke him? No Roski. I don't even like saying that. Like, you guys know Roski. Pause. Pause. You need somebody to poke you. Pause. Where Dame at? We need Dame pause button. We need Dame pause button on that. Yeah, we need Dame pause button on that. I might got to knock on wood on that. You don't say that, Jim. You don't be on Breakfast Club talking about you want somebody to poke you. You out of linea for that, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with you, Jim. No Jomo. You should have them edit that part out, man. Yeah, go ahead and go edit that out.
And get back in my bag.
It seemed like the media questioned you at one time about your role in Dipset and Diplomats. How did that affect you, right? Because, I mean, everybody who's in New York or around the country seen
the world
what your role was or thought what your role was. So how did you handle that? How did that make you feel?
I mean, it was crazy when I woke up. Shout out to Chris. She was like, yo, listen. Put your phone down. Breathe for 5 minutes.
Yo, I don't know, but I've been hearing some things, and I'm hearing they not even together. I mean, like I said, I'm just hearing it. I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I mean? Because I be like, people be having imaginary relationships nowadays. That's a fact. People walk around, on their phone, acting like they talking to somebody that they ain't talking to nobody. People be, yo, boo, come here, ma, and you don't really hear no respond. Like people really be in it, like, talking to themselves and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Acting like they a father, they not a father, acting like they got kids and they ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be, I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know how true that is. You know what I mean? Who am I? You know what I mean? Don't shoot the messenger. But I just heard that.
Internalize it, think about it, and don't overreact. That's what people want you to do, first off. And overreact it in the house.
Okay.
And then I got over it, you know what I mean? And I just thought about the playing field and what was really at stake and what we doing here, things like that, and what people have in their favor. And when it comes to the media, how these media games, and plus it's a playbook from our playbook that we created. You're not gonna trick me with a play that I've created. You know what I mean? Like I know this play. All right, cool. But as far as what people spewing and things like, you know what I mean? I got this thing. You know what I mean? A lie can't tell the truth. You heard? And time don't lie. So everything will reveal itself in time. But I do believe this is a story that everybody's known for so many years. The only people that don't really know the story are the new millennials and the Gen Z generation. But besides that, the hip hop culture know what my position is in the Diplomat. So everything started from pretty much my dynamic. And not to say it started like that. I mean, when the success started, everything came out of my grandmother's house 5H. I mean, I was it. You heard? Like, if I was the
See, I don't like when Jim goes into that. I don't like that when he go into that. Because I'm going to show and prove. And I'm just asking myself, if everything happened, let me see, who can I say? Like, if I'm down with the locks, right? Before they get popping, and they here, and we pop, but we here every day, I'm gonna be more than just a hype man. I'm gonna be some type of business exec where I'm owning whatever we doing moving forward as a whole. I'm not just gonna be no hype man. So I don't like when Jim be saying that, because it's like, if that's true, and everybody start blooming and coming out of 5H, like, why aren't you in the position that Cam is in? Like, you got to stop saying that. You got to stop kind of like making it like you made it happen. Cause I remember when Cam, when he had Confessions of a Fire, I didn't really. Either that, or you just, a bad spokesperson. You gotta be, because if a situation pop off with me, and we once was grinding, and we pop, like, start from 5H right here. Come on, nah, I'm gonna be more than just a hype man. I'm not running around. Nah, I'm gonna be somewhere either. Yeah, I'm gonna be more than that though. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got to stop saying that, Jim. That because you putting yourself in an algorithm. Like, cool. It's cool to say when they had it popping, we used to chill in 5H. That's all it was. They used to just chill in 5H. Like, 5H didn't make Cameron. Just being honest, my man Mikey B voice. 5H didn't make Jewel. You know what I'm saying? Like Jewel Santana. 5H didn't make these guys that, came together to form Dipset, Unkasa, and 40 Cal, Hell Rel. So that's what I'm saying. You can't. Now, it's cool to say that on a come up, we used to chill in 5H. Like, I can say I chilled with them in 5H, not like you so. You know what I mean? Because to let Cam tell it, you was just a fan, which it adds up. And I'm not gonna say you was a fan, but those are your dudes. They'll listen. We ain't gotta go hang out over here. Back then you can't hang out on the street and blow it down and all that. Yo, let's go to my spot. I got my own spot and all that. Like, whatever we can get right. So yeah, cool. So it kind of make, I ain't gonna say a fan, but that was your guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can't keep talking about 5H, Jim.
I was the denominator in between everybody. Like, if we didn't have that little stuff, I don't believe that they would have went in the direction they went. Not to saying they wasn't rapping before I met them. Not to say none of this type of shit. But all the things that he was saying was pretty much foolish and shit like that. It's all jokes to me. But I do know what I did. I think everybody know what I did.
All right, so I got one question. I want you to answer this, Jim. However, or whenever you get the message. What business deals did you bring to Dipset? I just want to know that. Before you left on your own and went to Koch, what business deals did you bring to Dipset? Because I mean, hey, yo, listen, I'm just being honest to my man Mikey B voice. I mean, if you could make a Dipset, I mean, your career should be on Mars. I'm just saying. Listen to the words that come out your mouth, man.
I do know what I did. I think everybody know what I did. I mean, everybody in Harlem knew me. My name is Joan way before my name was Jim Jones. You know what I mean? Like, I really have a name up here. I mean, shouts to Harlem, shouts to my block, shouts to 12th Street, shouts to 13th Street, Leonard.
But Cam said they gave you the name Jomo. Him and Mace. I think in the X, they was calling you Jimmy. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Foster P's, Taft P's, uptown, downtown, east side, west side. You know how this thing goes.
And I think another question people always ask, and as many years as we interviewed you, I don't think people ever know where was the break in Diplomats, right? Because you guys were tight. Like, this wasn't just we doing this. Y'all weren't a group. Y'all were family. This wasn't a
look. He want to come. Look, see, he come with the dirty sector energy. Yeah, that's the dirty sector energy. Because he could have came back with, all right. So where were you born? He come back starting, yeah. So yeah, dirty sector energy.
Group. Like, there was Cam the rapper, Joel's the rapper, and Freaky and Jim was kind of, in my opinion, was the muscle men. They were the Duttermen, right? They were the way to make sure things happen. They were gonna make sure the record got spun.
Hey yo, people, hit the like button when you come into the building, man. Tap that like button. Mad pressure on the like button. Share the live. Subscribe. Leave a comment in my inbox. You understand what I'm saying? Come on. Let me throw these 6 eyes on, see what's going on over here. I mean, y'all be disrespecting your boy Bucks. Let's get to the show.
They were gonna get the clearances. They were gonna make sure everything was in order.
That's what you see. But it started from me and Cam being broke in my grandma's house with no money. You heard? Nothing to hustle. I was in the streets. I was figuring out how to get to it. And he had his craft, which was the music, and he ended up striking gold with the craft. But it all started with us having nothing, having to figure it out. Shouts to Six Figure Digger. A lot of people don't mention his name, but I don't think there'd be no Diplomats without Six Figure Digger. He was the first person that was he was the part of the original COC when it came.
See, what I'm getting from that is that Jim is trying to take credit for something he shouldn't get credit for. That's what I'm bugging at. Like, why are you making yourself something you're not? Slew social media-ish going on there. Just be all right with, yeah, they came, chilled. Those are my guys. And we chilled in my mom's spot. My grandmom's spot. What's wrong with that? Why try to make it sound like, yeah, you was the main figure, me and Cam, we was broke, didn't have nothing, we used to hustle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So shouldn't that mean you should be rubbing shoulders with Cam on the business aspect? Because it could mean a lot of things. It could have mean you also had the opportunity and you messed it up. It could mean you couldn't conduct your own business. Or it could mean you just not a good business person. Either or. You ain't rubbing shoulders with Cam for y'all to be, it's impossible. Not the way you speaking, but,
He was the part of the original COC when it came to Bloodshed, Cameron, and Six Figure Digger, and then R.I.P. Blood had passed away. Cam had got his first deal, and Six Figure Digger was his producer naturally, and they got platinum hits together and things like that. And this separation there was a separation with Cam and him before there was any other separation between the two of them before he got the deal. And that's a whole other side of the story when we were offered millions of dollars at one label and somebody didn't take it because power struggles, which I knew nothing about. I found this out later on and shit like that, that we could all have way much more money as signing. But
you see what he just said? But yet he act like he was the bricklayer and you didn't even know about the deal. Wouldn't you think you would have been the one, if anything, would have known what your right hand is doing? That's your man. DBN salute. That's your man. So why isn't it, or why didn't you know about this deal you talking about?
I find this out later on and shit like that, that we could all have way much more money at signing. But I wasn't signed to the label in the beginning anyway. He just gave me a check. Juelz was signed. So there's a whole lot of shit. But Six Figure Digger is a prominent piece to the whole Diplomat success.
And you wasn't even signed to the label? That's what I'm saying, Jim. Come on, you got to stop saying that 5H story. Just say they came and they chilled out with you, and that like that's that. You got to stop jacking that because it don't make you look good. You know, there's no way these guys came. They was broke to where they now. And they signing a deal. You don't know nothing about it. You're not even signed to the label. You and Cam was broke, living out of 5H. You just said. See what I'm saying? Sometimes people talk, then they talk themselves into a just a bold-faced lie. But let them keep talking.
Says, I don't believe that none of us would be here as a diplomats if Six Figure wasn't inside of that dynamic. And I do believe that people need to sit down and interview him and get his view on how everything goes. And I mean, he's pretty successful. He ended up doing platinum records, 50, all type of people. So he got a great catalog and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a very, very prominent piece to this whole story.
And when did the break? When did the veer happen? Where started splitting apart? Because I know everybody started to doing their own thing. You started doing music. Juelz started doing music. Cam started doing music. When did it break where it seems like it can't come back together?
Or did it? When I listened to the album, I hear you still reference him as your brother, and you explain all of this. You talk about the apartment, and you talk about Bloodshed. You talk about all of this on the album, but it still seems like that's your brother.
I mean, once you got a brother, he's always your brother, no matter what. I mean, like, don't mean that you got the same brotherly love that you once had. Don't mean that you're going to hang out like brothers. Like, I mean, I know brothers that try to kill each other. You know what I mean?
On I think it's on Make It Out. You say if it is what it is, then so be it. And on that's on number 3. And then number 4 on Make It Out. You say you talk about wanting to put it behind you. The two brothers that's lost.
You didn't just say it is what it is, so be it. There was more to it after that.
I know, but I specifically grabbed that because to me it sounded like
I have them in their pants when I Star Wars like the Soviets. So don't be rushing for no repercussions. We got drums on these machines like a beat production.
Yes, sir.
It's just raps.
Sounded like to me like you guys can make it out of all this stuff. That's why I was bringing it.
I mean, I'm not concerned about that right now. I'm concerned about this album dropping. I got other things going on. I'm concerned about Jim Jones and what Jim Jones got going on. I've done a lot for Diplomat's sake and for the sake of the people and the fans and all that, but nobody does a lot for me. You know what I mean? And that's part of the problem here. Nobody ever really pulled up for me when Jim Jones didn't even pull up, but I pulled up for everybody. So now I got to pull up for myself. You know what I mean? And all the other rhetoric, I can't even hear no more. And that's why I stick to what I know how to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the process of changing of what people see me to be in my past, and I'm enjoying this journey that I'm going on. If not, I'd be out here going crazy. I'd probably be in jail for crashing. And right now, the last thing I crashed was a boat in Bahamas. Shout out to my brother Ellie. You heard?
Well, you had a good line on the album, man. That to speak to that, you said, I'm paraphrasing because I just heard it, but it was like you said something situations you had to mitigate so you don't end up having to litigate. Like I feel like that's a bar for the young boy.
Yeah, they don't even know what mitigate means, but we ain't gotta get into that. But yeah, I'm having a good time with music, man. I'm in a point where I lived a lot of life. My vocabulary is very extensive. I mean, I'm not, you know what I mean? You dig? So, and I figured out my groove when it comes to doing music. Like I figured out my craft. I figured out who I am when any beat comes on. Like I know what I can do. You know what I mean? So, and it feels good to be here because it was a time when it wasn't that. There was a time when this was just an absolutely great hustle for me, and I had to figure out how to make some great.
Did anybody in the chat got Jim new album? If you got Jim new album and it's fire, put a 1. Put a 1 if you got Jim new album and it's fire, put a 2 if it's trash.
Music so I can make some incredible money like everybody else was doing. And that was like doing homework. That was the hardest thing for me to do. You know what I mean? And now I encourage it. Like I can't wait. You know what I mean? Every day ain't the best day, but for the most days, I'm smoking ish when I go in the booth.
When you did the interview with Justin LaBoy, I mean, you know, you guys from
shouts to Just, shouts to Ye. I just left LA. We just out there.
We'll talk about Ye in a second. Were you more hurt of what came out of that interview than anything else?
Like, as far as what?
I guess you knew what when you said about Cam and 50. You knew he was going to return fire. Were you upset?
Did you ask me if that when I didn't start that? When niggas be talking about me, it's all fun and games, and when I start talking about shit, it gets serious. Like, oh, like no. Like, I don't care about none of them. Don't play with me, bro. All y'all do is play on the media. Don't play with me, bro.
I think that's the reason why.
You did? Like, y'all can have fun.
Don't troll.
I don't troll, you heard? I don't know these imaginary people that get on my Instagram and I don't do none of that, bro. You don't know what's up, bro. You can see me face to face. We meet in traffic anywhere you want to, if that's what you want to do. But I'm not into that. God bless y'all. Just leave me alone. You heard? Leave me alone. But we all know we can get nasty. You heard? And nobody's God out here. You heard?
How do you feel when people call you the youngest old nigga?
I love it. You heard? I love it. I'm still in the loop. I'm accepted by the younger generation. That means my music is moving. I mean, my music is touching them. That means my music resonates with them. You know how dope that is? For me to be in this game this long and being able to make music that the youngsters that wasn't around when I really was lit still admire and want to know who this guy is. There's something about that. You know what I mean? I don't see too many people from my day doing anything like what I'm doing right now. If they are, count them out, call them out.
It's not many.
He do got a point though. Jim got a point. Jim got a point with that. He definitely makes himself relevant year after year. If not, he puts something out that'll keep itself in the algorithm year after year. He's always doing something. He always now do it play all the way through. But he makes sure he there though. So I do give him that.
Yes, and still being able to make it cool.
Call them out. I want to see how many there are.
2 Chainz, Pusha.
I'm talking about New York. 2 Chainz.
Oh, New York.
You did. I'm from New York. We talking about
New York. Going Fab.
Nas. Maybe.
Fab.
Nas is not.
Fab is not active enough. I like hearing him on Jim album. He's not active.
But Nas is not active right now either. Right. I mean, he had the album.
Right. Let's chat about it.
Like currently, right?
Was the youngsters? Did it?
That was for the older generation.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I go out, I
right
see
now,
him. I hear his music. That's
an anomaly in my position, especially from New York's Skype. You know what I mean? And just watching the landscape of the music that's going on right now. For me to be doing what I'm doing right now in these streets, and then I try to stay area with the music. It hasn't been seen before.
No, that's true. Right now, that's definitely true.
And I think during the time where so many people have so much conversation about New York sound and what it should be. Like the way that you did this, even so you have like classic Jim Jones feel on here, but then you also got like the Ray Ray skit. Like a lot of people, like I understood you having Ray Ray on here and doing that, but they probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Shouts to Ray Ray.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that is very.
That's the beauty of like. So I love the influencers. I have something called the IFC, the Influencer Club, just for that reason, because I know that these kids know more about their phone than they know TV. They know these influencers on Instagram way more than they know actors on television and things like that. And this is what made me like, damn, people like Ray Ray and so many others that I deal with. You know what I mean? Mr.
Not Ray Ray.
It's a bunch of them. I put all of them in the movie. So with the album, I also have a movie at the church steps that we filmed the movie at St. Joseph's on 25th Street in Harlem. We had Fat Stacy, we had Ray Ray, we had Mr. Commodore, we had Swaggy. Who else we got on there? Everybody in there, right? So it was just like pesos in the movie. It was a beautiful movie, but I know that it's gonna hit hard because I know everybody loves these influences, and me thinking like when I saw Friday, we didn't know who none of those comedians was, but it ended up being one of the movies that we all love. So making a movie with that in mind. But shouts to everybody that played a part of making this movie. Shouts to Will C, director, team, and things like that.
And you also mentioned Kanye.
Yeah,
flew out to China to see Kanye. I was at
Japan. That was Japan. That was dope. That was dope. That was pre what everybody else saw, but that was dope. Just to be in it.
He reached out to you and said, "Come on out." Or how did that happen?
I was Justin that put that together and things like that. He said you should pull up, man. Pull up to Japan. I'm like, huh?
Pull up to Japan is different.
Yeah, like yo, bro. But you gotta say it like that's Brooklyn. Like yo, we all. But it was dope. It was a dope experience to see him work, to see the GNC is getting to understand them more and things like that. You know what I mean? We all have friends that. I mean, you know how it is, but he's definitely a dope soul, man. I believe that he's misunderstood in a lot of ways, and I believe that he does things for people to misunderstand him and things like that. But I kind of understand him. But he's definitely dope. He's definitely a hood ass nigga underneath all of that. You know what I mean? That's what I say.
Did you give him a Diplomat chain?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's his. He has. That's
his chain. You heard? That's his. You know? Diplo, yeah, you heard? That's my dog.
Did he ask you for it? Like, or you just say, yo, this is...
Well, as you see in the footage, if you see in the footage that I had everything laid out. Like, first of all, he asked me to bring like 4 or 5 suitcases of this trip. You know what I mean? Like, so even want me to help him with his fashion, with his brand and things like that. So that was what the whole thing for me going to Japan was, and thing like that. I forgot where I was at. You gotta remember this.
You talking about the jewelry in the gym and all that?
Oh yeah, he went through the jewelry, took it, and he didn't take it off. So naturally, I was like, man, you hold on to that. He was like, what you mean? He said, all right. You know what I mean? So that was dope, man. Shout out to him. Incredible dude, though. I was doing some music with him yesterday. He let him listen to my album. He started breaking records down, like, you need to do that. I'm like, yo, bro, my album come out Friday. My album come out Friday. I can't let pull it down. Like, I don't have, but it's dope. So, I mean, moving forward, we definitely going to make some dope ass records and things like that, man.
Jim Jones fashion line or something coming?
I mean, well, I've been helping him with the Yeezy brand, which is pretty dope. We got a bunch of things going on with that. I'm excited about that. You know, fashion is one of my things. Getting fresh is one of my things. So giving me opportunities to express myself in that field, I think is pretty big. You know what I mean?
From a business perspective, you know, if you put time into that, you put energy into that. Don't some of his antics affect the business? Don't you tell him like, I'm a partner with you. You got to slow down.
I'm not a partner of his. You know what I mean? Like he owns his brands and things like that. I'm just helping and learning and with the things that he needs help with. But I can't say this, man. We all have friends that do. Well, I have friends that do things that I don't necessarily agree with that they're doing, but that don't make them not my friend. You heard? These are still my niggas no matter what goes on. And I'm not saying anything about anybody. I'm just saying in life. You know what I mean? Period and shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't get in certain people's business, but if you my dog,
that's your guy. You just not wearing the swastika t-shirt.
I mean, I ain't getting none of that. I don't do politics. I ain't even vote. You heard? I have none against whoever's the president. Whoever the president I feel should get that much respect because they are the president. I'm from the Ronald Reagan era, and he was proud to have whatever president, and he's the president. You know what I mean? And nowadays, I see a big divide with these politics. It's almost crazy how aggressive everything become. Like they want you to just be like, F the president. Like how he's still a president. Like where's the respect in this country when it comes to certain things? You know what I mean? So it's just, and let me shut up before they start balling. I know they about to go crazy on me. Got the red hat on. This is read it. Tell them what this is.
Dipset great again.
Yeah, you heard. That's all this is about. You heard. I don't got no political endeavors. You heard. You know what I'm about. I'm about community. I do all my political things is for my community. I do everything to help all whatever I can do in my power. You know what I mean?
I don't think you get enough credit for that either. Like I see you.
Yo, did they say he had a hat that said "Make Dipset Great Again"? Yo, Jim is wild. Jim is wild. Make Dipset great again. Jim is great.
Yeah, you know, at the Boys and Girls Club, I see you out there in Harlem giving out clothes to the kids. Like you do that a lot.
Yeah. All the time. Oh yeah. Shouts to my people. That's my community, you know. And people always ask why I'm there. I definitely not there to show off or look down on anybody and things like that. I am there as to be a bit of inspiration for these kids to see somebody that came up out of the same circumstances that they did and they was able to figure out how to get out the matrix. So me being there is like a beam of shining light. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it and things like that. And I'm going to keep shining my light on my people and things like that. I mean, but certain people, they have this. I mean, for me, it's like I have a mission. I mean, God put us here to do certain things, and I do believe this is one of the things that He put me here to do is to help people. You know what I mean? And so I figure out how to help more people. I'm going to help the people I can, and that's my community.
That was another thing, I guess, when people would try to say, you're not from Harlem, you're from the Bronx, you're from the Bronx, you're from Harlem. I think you cleared it up in Jomo.
Yeah, but who cares? I'm from New York City. I really been in the turf, been in the field. I come from, you know what I mean? Like, you know what? I escaped to be worried about the rhetoric. And I was caught up in it. Like, I'm Harlem. I had to think about, like, bro, I done lived in Harlem. I done lived in Queens. I done lived in Brooklyn. I done lived in, like, I done lived in the whole city. You know what I mean? Like, I done lived in Aruba. I lived from a lot of places, you heard? It ain't where you're from is where you're at, and I get to the chicken wherever I'm at. You heard?
What's wrong with Staten Island though? Because Ray Ray was coming at Staten Island crazy.
He went crazy, right? They're definitely gonna jump. I said, I ain't gonna lie, Wu-Tang might jump you like Ghostface might see you and put them Ghostface killers on you. You heard? Like talking bad about Staten Island. Shouts to Staten Island. Shouts to Liddy. I have an artist out there in Staten Island. Shouts to my dude Liddy, man. Word, man. Yeah, in the building.
You've always moved very militant, but you know you don't. You keep the street life, and you keep the rap life, But on this album, you included some court recordings about the Mel Matrix situation. Why was that?
As y'all know, shouts to Melly, free Melly till it's in reverse, man. It's my brother.
At AT&T, we know enough in life isn't guaranteed. Like a fun night at the movies. Yeah, no.
I'm being petty. I got to. I got to, man. It's entertaining, right? When they entertain, it's all fun and games. But I'm entertaining now. My album come out on Friday. What's up?
Album coming out. That is
what's up. My album come out on Friday. What's up?
I just wanted to clear up everything I heard. So,
but listen, does that really sell records though? Because they always hear a story about Jim wanted to fake a beef.
This ain't faking, no. I will box your head off tomorrow when you wake up if you want to. 10 million. You heard? And we got it to cover too, Jack.
What does Freak say? What does Freaky Zeke say?
I don't know. Freak bugging me out right now. You heard? Freak in a crazy position right now, but I want him to get his money and do whatever business moves he needs to do. You dig? Shouts to a man, Freak. He always gonna be my brother for life. No Freak for a very long time.
You're wearing the hat, and that's what we all want as a culture too. Like make Dipset great again. Like,
I'm doing that. I've been doing that. You heard? Got some fire records out every time you see me. It's Dipset. You heard? Big Jomo in the building. You heard? Everybody want to make Dipset great. Tell them to make Dipset great again. I always show up for everything. All the shows, everything. Whenever it's Diplomats, I'm there. You heard? Whenever you talk about Diplomats, I'm there. For the last 10 years, when you say Diplomats, who pop out? Who's been there? Who's been keeping the bird in the sky? Anytime you've seen a Diplomat reunion, who's the reason for the Diplomat reunion happening? You better do the research. It's always been me. You heard? And a lot of times that has stopped me from the motion that I had instead of me continuing. You know what I mean? I got to worry about me right now.
After the Versus reunion, I feel like I thought that everything was like good, and then it got like randomly just got like rocky again.
Yeah,
like where does that go?
Versus was weak, man, because he got booed and we lost, man. Let's tell the truth.
That's what y'all fell out about again? It's not that. It can't be that. No, that was a joke.
He got booed at the end. He forgot his freestyle.
Yeah, but I'm saying because when we were up here trying to figure out like what reignited all of the whatever this is, we remembered that like it was after the Verses. It can't just be that.
I don't care about none of it. You heard? That's the difference between me. I don't take none of this shit personal, bro. I could take a loss to walk off and laugh at it. I'm gonna still go home to the house that I live in and love life. You heard? Like people take things too literal. Like these people getting this rap game and be mad that they didn't have the #1 album. Then they want to cut their wrists and all that. I don't care about none of that. Shouts to Jada and them. They was on top of their game. They knew what they came to do. They had, they was ready. You did? Us, not so much ready. No. Us, not so much ready. But you know. You win some, you lose some. But what's up? Who want to do a versus with me right now? Yeah.
That'd be a good.
Who want to do one with me?
Who would you want to do a versus against?
Any one of them. Pull it up. New York. I love all my brothers in New York. But
Jim, you got to slow down, Jim. Slow down, Jim. You not ready to do a versus just with no anybody. Come on, Jim. Slow down. Slow down. Easy. Talking, see, you start talking crazy, man. Come on, man. Come on, Jim. Stop it. I can't even believe he said that.
But you can pull them up. No matter who it is. You heard? Who would you say? Who you hear? I got a real catalog. I just had a gold record last year. I mean, we could go back. I got 20 records for every year. We can start from 20 years ago. I give them one record for each year, all the way up to now.
Capo versus Styles P.
He don't got enough catalog for that.
He got a lot. Styles got a lot of catalog.
Not the commercial catalog. He not going last. I mean, I love Styles. You did, but set it up.
It depends. If it's just solo records, that'd be a good one for y'all.
Lansky, salute.
Solo records, most of them that really hit. Remember that. You dig? Like I got a lot of gold singles. I got some action with me. You dig? It'll be hard for a lot of people from New York to win with Capo. And I got freestyles I could do. In New York City, it's gonna be hard. I would say that for anybody.
You know, on the record,
it sounds like he want to do one with 50 Cent. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like Jim.
Nah, I don't want to do nothing with that sucker. Leave him out of the conversation.
You did that on purpose.
No, they did. Don't
start. No, because he said a rap. He said New York, and that's the only one that has a
I
catalog.
low-key was thinking it, I just didn't want to say it.
Because you got catalog. There's no way.
Because when you said think about it, I'm trying to think who else, even just commercially, would have a big enough songs consistently to even, but you know.
Has platinum records, gold records, #1 records. It's not too many in New York.
Listen, at the church steps, man.
No.
That whole got that type of catalog. Nas got the type of catalog, but artists like that.
No, but they would. I feel like even like you would have to bring it to.
Super great. There you go.
They wouldn't even. I'm glad he about to check himself because they wouldn't even accept the battle from Jimmy. So who else could you be talking about? Huh, Jimmy? Who you talking about, Jimmy? Put a name on it. Who would you like to battle for the verses? Is what they should be asking.
Yeah, you can't do no verse with him.
What the fuck is you talking about?
You're talking about the artists that got the verses.
I'm not gonna be sitting here. Don't believe it. Never doing them. Nope. Nope. You heard anybody else? You heard? But on Hov is you can't. One thing we're not gonna do is front on Hov. He did what he's supposed to out here. Like it's gonna be very hard for anybody to beat him in some type of verse.
I don't think anybody can.
Who's the lineup? You know, I love Drizzy.
We gonna act like Nas ain't eat the Hov? That's a whole nother conversation. But Nas eat the Hov. I don't know what Jim talking about. Jim got J Mike in his mouth right now. Take it out, Jim.
You dig, but versus it's a lot of variables to that. That's a dog fight, you know what I mean? But as far as I'm concerned, right now and where I'm at, I want to do it. I'm not saying I want to do it, but yeah, if that was the play, that Swiss felt like he had it back. I didn't trip with what I had last time, the way we put that versus on fire too. We had that thing looking like a championship game. Yeah, Swiss hollered at me, and you backdoored me and gave that man some business that you ain't give all of us. You definitely got to give me triple Swiss, and you got to give me some real business this time. See, that's the funny thing about this game. You heard, like, you don't talk about the backdooring that's going on for the verses. Everybody keep keying, but I wanted the bag. You heard? But we got the bag. But boy still went backdoor. Like, yo, for me to do the verses, you got to give me part of this business. That had nothing to do with us. You heard? But he say that's me being a businessman. Nah, that's you being a sucker doing backdoor shit. You heard? But nobody want to talk about that.
But what makes you think? See, now this is where I'm starting to see with his head. I think Jim really feel like he should be given more, being as though that he was down with the Diplomats. If Cam want to make a business decision or business move, that's his decision. Like, how would he be grimy for wanting to make a better decision for himself? You made your business decision. Cam made his. He just made a better one than you. What makes that a backdoor move? I'm thinking, I was like, damn, Cam backdoored him? No, that ain't no backdoor. He threw a business proposition out there, Swiss bid on it. The rest is history. The same thing you could have did.
I ain't no backdoor ass nigga. You heard? I stand on 10 toes and I break bread with my niggas. Period. That's always who I've been. Do I not?
This is ludicrous.
All right. Well, then. Do I not? There's never been an artist that took advantage of. You heard? I really put money in all of my artists' pocket that I deal with, and all my niggas, we get money together. I'm not one of them type of dudes, bro. You heard?
When you went to Cam about that, he said that, like, it's just me being a businessman?
No, Swiss told me. I had to tell Swiss I know what was going on, Jack. Call Swiss on the line and tell you. I did bad, you know. Swiss my brother. Zone. What's up, Zach? You heard? So I'm not talking about, I'm talking about actual factual.
How did you find out about it then?
Because I found out about a lot. You heard? That don't matter. What it matter is I got to the bottom of it to see if it was true, and I called Swiss. You heard? But that's the shit that we deal with, you heard? That's the shit that people don't know about when they be looking at me like I'm bugging out. No, I ain't bugging out. You heard? We can go down the list, but I ain't got time for that.
You talk about that a lot. Getting backdoored a lot. Pause with that.
Whoa, pause. Let's get the backdoor part out.
How you gonna pause back door, but don't pause? You want to get poked. You need to get poked. How you pause being backdoored, but you don't pause? Talk about you needed to get poked.
I even said that word, man. That's just saying. I know, I'm mad. Can we take it back? Can we erase it?
Oh my God.
Shit. All right, come on.
So the reason I asked that is like, if that's happened a couple of times, pause. Why not stop it from the door? But like, I can never do business with them again because they keep doing it. It's like first time, all right, you got me. Second time, third time, you say multiple times.
Pause. You got me. First time, second time. No, after the first time, I mean, you liked it. Pause. No, Roski, that mean you liked it. After that first time, it ain't no more pause behind that. You like it, you went back, that was that. It was curves after that.
Like, fuck. I mean, you did what you did with, bro. You heard? My loyalty goes way beyond a lot. It's a lot. You did? Like,
has the loyalty stopped as of now, or is it still there?
Ooh, I'm loyal to the bird. I'm loyal to the bird. Anybody loyal to the bird, then we fly high. You heard? You ain't loyal to the bird, we gonna clip your wings. You heard? You gonna be there like a pigeon, nigga. New York City, nigga. What's up? I'm serious about that bird. I put my life and my heart into it, bro. I put my life on the line about that bird. People playing with it and things like that. It's never been about money for me. It's been about the unity. It's been about the family. It's been about what we could build together. I'm not perfect at all, but I'm the perfect example of what you could be by staying down. And that's what I did no matter what. We all go through what we go through, you heard? But above all, I stayed down for that bird.
Let's get to Jim talking about beating somebody up.
Still doing.
The Dan Can says, look, man, we better than this. Let's have this conversation, put it aside.
Breathe.
This is you and Cam. He called you and said, yo, we better than this.
I'm petty than this.
Damn.
I'm taking it petty right now. I just don't want to have no conversation with nobody. Worry about Jomo, bro. There's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about, bro. Unless he want to box for that $10 million, because I could use $10 million. Nothing to talk about, bro. I don't want to talk about nothing, bro. There's nothing to talk about. Not right now. I didn't say for life. Is it right now? I don't have nothing to talk about. I got other things that I'm doing. I got businesses that I'm attending to. They getting their money. I'm getting my money too. You heard? I'm doing I'm doing pretty good out here. We're on man slow. we doing okay, baby. I'm not to say it like that, but
I'm really starving, but I'm a front like I'm doing good. That's that kind of laugh. You know what I mean? You mean doing good, Jim. You could be in a much better spot. You could be in a much better position. So nah, you ain't doing good, man. Stop lying to the people, man. Just keep it a hundo, man.
I got a lot of things that I'm doing. You heard? And I ain't got no time to be interrupting my time or my mental space to deal with anything but what I got going on. Because that might take away and that might start making me crashing with doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Have people tried to put y'all on the phone since all of this?
Nah.
Nobody?
Nah.
The only reason I say that because life is short. And, you see people at funerals now, and you're like, damn, are they cool? Or is this the first time that they seen each other since he passed? Like,
I pop out to his funeral.
God damn, Jim.
You set yourself up to that. But he said right now he's in that. Maybe next year he feel differently.
Might not be next year, is what I'm saying. God forbid.
Well, I'm going to pop out to the funeral. If that's the case, you did. So I got love for him. I ain't going to miss that. But right now, I ain't gonna miss my opportunity of getting to this motion that I got going on. Album on Friday. We got a movie coming out next month at the church steps. Shout out to all the people that's in the movie. I had a good time with that one. You did. Like, I'm just trying to stay down this line. Tunnel vision. You heard? Like, we all seen a different side of me where, you know what I mean? Like, let me stay here. You heard? Let me stay out of these people's way. You heard? Let me keep doing my music. I mean, just keep doing the things that got me feeling good, looking good, and things that people respected me for not entertaining any bullshit. Let me stay here.
You still doing the sobriety thing?
What you mean?
Remember you was doing the sobriety thing
No more
in
weed.
Japan? They had you sober?
That's what they had to.
You just do something new.
Oh yeah,
you were so happy in those videos too.
Yeah, so I will say this. I mean, of course, you can find smoke anywhere, but the consequences for smoking in Japan are very dear. Not to saying I wouldn't. I'm saying so. Think about this. Now I get some garbage smoke out there and smoking in Japan and end up getting in trouble for smoking some garbage weed. I'm double mad. You heard? Smoked some weak ass Japan weed, but I had a great time. But it was funny. So I smoked so much in my life. Me being sober turned into a high. Like I was now, like after the second day, I was chasing that feeling. Like I was like, yo, it just felt. I was like dancing. I'm like, yo, it was just a whole different energy. I was like, yo, this is way crazy. So, I respected the being sober for a week, and
he said for a week. So he's back smoking.
No, but since I've came back, I'm smoking tremendously less since I came back. Like I've smoking a lot of my time, but I find myself smoking 2 to 3 blunts a day, and anybody that knows me know that's like damn near not even smoking. You know what I mean? And hopefully I'll phase out of that too. The tobacco's not good for me. I'm getting a little bit older. Things changing for me. You know what I mean? I like to stay healthy. Being in shape is like a form of the fountain of youth for me. You know what I mean?
At AT&T, we know enough in life isn't guaranteed. Like a fun night at the movies. Yeah. So listen.
I feel like you got everything.
Ooh, what's your favorite song? That was a good question because they might just be reading off.
No, I listen to Jomo all the time.
All right,
all the time. I actually put that on one of my.
All right, that's that, people. You dig? I don't know. Jim talking about pulling up the people's funeral and all that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even. Yeah, that joint is crazy. Yeah, that's wicked. He said he'll pull up to the funeral though. Nigga said the funeral. I don't know, man. We'll see where that go though. We'll definitely see where that go. It ain't, at least, Jim could be, forefront with it. You know what I mean? Right now, he doing Jomo. DBN salute, my guy. Yeah, he doing Jomo right now. You know what I mean? So, as long as we know and understand that, you dig, it's no problemos. Social media. He gonna use the platform to promote his album, to push his album. Man, as he should. It's a business decision. The same thing that Cam did when he went and did the verses. He made a business decision. Same thing Jim doing right now. He's making a business decision. And his business decision is to play, it's the social media thing. You know what I mean? Let me get ahead and play this out. Drop my album, free promotion, do what I do, blase blah. And that's that. So ain't nobody can be mad at Jim for making that business decision. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, that part I'm gonna respect. You know what I mean? But Jim, you got to stop saying, what started and all that in 5H. You know what I mean? They used to just chill downtown. We go to Jim spot and let's go get right. You know what I mean? I don't think, that, your role was that big where, you can say out your mouth what you either created, started, whatever. I don't think it's safe for you to come out your mouth like that. Because again, if that was the case, I would think you'll be rubbing shoulders with Cam. That versus business decision that he made, your name would have been in it because you are a part of the business. He wouldn't have been able to make that decision without you. You said that was your man. That was in 5H. Now he had no money. I was hustling. Yeah, that's cool. But you can't keep acting like, the part you played in Dipset on the business aspect of it. It wasn't that important. You was just the hype man. You and Zeke was just the hype man. You know what I mean? If I'm lying, I'm flying. If that wasn't the case, I'm sure, again, when he went in the verses and made that deal with Swiss, I'm sure that you would have played a part of that. You would have got some money on from that. You wouldn't be up here talking about Swiss backdoored you. Right? He wouldn't be up here talking that. He would have knew and understand, like, yo, dig, at the end of the day, a business deal was struck and all parties would have been happy. You know what I mean? It was like you was the only unhappy party. You know what I mean? You was the only unhappy party. You know what I mean? Why? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But you was definitely the only unhappy party. You should have been all right if, you had a part of that business deal. You know what I mean? You'd have been all right with that if you'd have had a part of that business deal. I'm sure that. So you can't keep saying, oh, yeah, yo, everything started in 5H and blase blah and blase blah now, because it's going to sound more like what Ken was saying. You just was a fan. Because if you was more than just a fan, you would have been a part of that business decision. Now, I don't know what percentage you got into, in the Dipset, but again, you should have done better, or you should have made better business decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's that, and that's all with that, So again, like I said, on Math Hoffa Drain, I heard, a dude speaking on, using a boxing gym if they go fight for that 10 mil. So until that happened, we ain't no more. So on further, on a further note, you know what I mean? We gotta be patient and see this thing play out. Is it gonna play out? Do I think it's gonna play out? Nah. If it play out, who would I think win? I think Cam. I put my money on Cam. I guess just because of the history, the boxing history. So I put my money on Cam. You know what I mean? And with that being said, people, man, appreciate everybody for pulling up. Come on, rock out with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Let's try to get these numbers up. Get these numbers up. I'm grinding. I'm here. I'm gonna give you everyday shows. I don't care if I gotta perform in front of one person, but I'm here. You know what I mean? Let's figure it out together. You dig? Go check that community wall out. You see the merch. You know what I mean? We Bopino. You know what I mean? Put your order in. You know what I mean? All sizes, different colors. That part. You know what I mean? So what we doing over there. Make sure you're on your way out. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the live. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. That's all I ask for, people. Share the live. That's it. Support what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So again, man, for those who just coming in, salute to y'all. Appreciate the pull up. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Wow.